transformers and determination of combined and individual transformer efficiency. It is similar to SCOC test. Here we are using two transformers. We can able to find out the efficiency of two transformers simultaneously. The aim of this experiment is to conduct a sampler test on a pair of identical transformer. So in this experiment, we'll use 2 kVA transformers. Both are having 2 kVA rating. So such identical transformer we are using in this experiment, and also determining the performance of these transformer. Performance means we'll determine the efficiency of the transformer combined as well as individual efficiency. And also we can use this test to calculate the equivalent circuit parameters. So like how we calculated in SCOC test. Okay. This space is given to write your nameplate details of the transformer, and also you can calculate the rated current of this transformer. So like how we have calculated, so you can able to calculate the rated current IL, which is given as kVA rating divided by rated voltage. In this case, it is 2 kVA, 2 kVA divided by 230. So it works out to be 8.69. So that will be the rated current. So coming back to the circuit diagram, as you can see here, this is the complete circuit diagram of the connection. So here you can see the two transformers, both are at 2 kVA. So this is primary side and this is secondary side, and primary and secondary side. Okay. So this is how it is connected, and as you can see here, there are two auto transformers we are using, 81 and 82. 81 and 82 both are getting supply from the panels. As you can see here, single phase 230 volt 50 hertz supply is given as input to these two transformers, auto transformers, and output of auto transformer phase is given to the ammeter, and ammeter another end is given to the M shorted here. L is given to the 100% of primary winding of first transformer, and 0% of first transformer primary is given to the neutral of auto transformer. This is the first connection you have to make. Then V terminal of wattmeter is connected to the neutral of auto transformer. Next, here you can see here the 100% of primary of first transformer is connected to the 100% of secondary of second transformer, and also so here there is a two terminals are shorted here. Secondary 100% of first transformer is shorted with primary 100% of second transformer. So these things, and plus you can see here 0% of second transformer is connected to the primary, 0% of first transformer. These connections. Okay. So this is the first part of the connection. Coming back to this part of the connection, where the output of auto transformer 2 is taken to the ammeter, and it is given to the M terminal of wattmeter 2. MC is shorted. L is given to the secondary 0% of first transformer, and the neutral of auto transformer is connected to the primary 0% of second transformer. In between, you can see here there is a voltmeter is connected to check the polarity of the transformer. If it reads 0, the polarity is same. If there is any deflection, if you observe, you have to change the polarity of any one transformer. Then there are two voltmeters we are using here to measure the voltage across these two transformers, auto transformer 1 and auto transformer 2, V1 and V2. So the procedure is you have to gradually vary this auto transformer 1 such that after confirming the polarity, if there is no deflection in V3 voltmeter, it shows the polarity are correct. So then you have to vary this auto transformer 1 such that rated voltage is applied, so that you can observe in this voltmeter V1, and gradually vary auto transformer 2 such that rated current is applied. You can observe in auto ammeter A2. So here if it reads 8.69, in this case it is 8.69 is your rated current. Then accordingly you can note down wattmeter 1 and 2 readings along with V1 and V2. So once you get those readings, so you can enter in this observation table. So once you enter this observation table, here you need to take care of multiplication of wattmeter constant K for both W1 and W2. You know how to calculate wattmeter constant. So K is given as V selected, I selected, multiplied by cos phi divided by full scale reading of the wattmeter. So here the W1 and W2, you can see W1 is LPF. So LPF means power factor for this power wattmeter will be 0.2, and it is a UPF power factor. In this case it will be 1. So those values you have to take to calculate the wattmeter constant. Okay. So these are the readings you have to enter here. So you know how to calculate equivalent circuit parameters in SCOC test. We have shown it. So I'll skip here. So directly I will go to this predetermination of efficiency. So we can go for combined efficiency or individual efficiency. This is the equation to calculate the combined and individual efficiency of the transformer. Let us see this. So it is n into kVA into 10 raised to 3 cos phi divided by n into kVA into 10 raised to 3 cos phi plus core losses plus variable loss, that is copper loss, which is multiplied with fractional load. N is number of fractional load constant. So I can able to calculate the combined efficiency for different loading. So here you can see here. So 25%, 50%, 75, 100 and 125% for under different loading condition or different power factors, 0.8 and unity power factor. So you can calculate the combined efficiency, whatever the reading you are getting in W1 and W2. So W1 is indicated as core loss and W2 is considered as copper loss. You can use those readings and calculate the efficiency for different fraction load and for different power factors. So similarly, you can calculate the individual efficiency. So in this case, for individual transformer efficiency calculation, W1 and W2 has to be divided by 2. So you have to divide it by 2, then you have to substitute the values here. Accordingly, you can get the transformer efficiency for different loading conditions. As you can see here, 25%, 50, 75, 100 and 125. If you are calculating for 25% and 0.8 power factor, substitute n is equal to 0.25 and power factor as 0.8 in this case. And whatever the reading you are getting in wattmeter, that has to be divided by 2. So those values you have to substitute. So once you get all these values, you can draw the curve. So like this, x-axis in this case will be your percentage of loading. So that is 25, 50, 75, 100 and 125. So here y-axis will be percentage of efficiency. So you will get such observation. So we'll go to the conduction of the experiment. I will show you how to take the readings. Finally, you can enter the results. So this we are not calculating here as we did in SCOC test. So it is not calculated here. So we'll calculate only full load, combined and individual efficiency for different power factors. You can enter these values. Okay. So the application of this experiment is you can able to find out the performance of the transformer individual as well as combined efficiency of the transformer. So we'll directly go to the conduction of this experiment. So I will explain how to conduct the experiment and also I will show you how to take the readings. Second experiment, that is Sumner test on similar transformer and determination of combined and individual transformer efficiency. So this is your circuit diagram. As you can see here, we are using two transformers and both are having kVA rating 2 kVA. So this is the nameplate details of the transformer, and as you can see here, the rated current can be calculated using the formula kVA divided by rated voltage. This is 2 kVA divided by rated voltage. It works out to be 8.69, and these are the wattmeter constant using the formula V selected, I selected, cos phi divided by full scale. As you can see here, wattmeter constant for LPF you can see here 1, and for UPF wattmeter you are getting it as 2. And as you can see here, there are two transformers we are using, and this is the circuit diagram. The procedure is from this end you have to apply rated voltage. The rated voltage for this transformer is 230. Vary this auto transformer and accordingly measure how much voltage is appearing here. When it comes to 230, stop it and take the readings of I1 and W1. Then using this auto transformer, apply the rated current which we have calculated earlier, which is 8.69. Vary this auto transformer such that 8.69 has to appear in this ammeter A2. So then make a note of W2 and V2. So then tabulate these readings in this tabular column. Rest all is about calculation part. So we'll go back and we'll see the connection physically. You can see here these are the two transformers. 230 bar 230 2 kVA and 230 bar 230 2 kVA. Two transformers we are using. As per the circuit diagram, you have to connect like this. This is the auto transformer 1 and one more auto transformer 2 is connected there. And as you can see here, these are the meters. Okay, voltmeter, ammeter, wattmeter, ammeter and wattmeter. Okay, so there is one more voltmeter you have to connect on the other side. Okay, so now switch on the supply. After confirming this circuit diagram, switch on the supply. MCB, then switch on this. From this auto transformer, I will apply rated voltage. As you can see here, I will vary this. And one more thing here, one more switch is given for this auto transformer. The supply is taken from this. You can switch on this one also. So supply will come to this. Then I will slowly vary this. So that you can see this 230. Okay. 230 means the scale. You have to see this is 230. As you can see here, this is 230. From that auto transformer, apply the rated current. So apply the rated current 8.69 here. So as you can see here, it is gradually varying. So stop up to 8.69. Stop. Okay. So this is your 8.69. Take down the readings of watt meter, ammeter, and there is one more watt meter you can see here. You can copy these readings and enter into the show these readings. So these are the ammeter and voltmeter readings. Okay. So this is ammeter reading. This is your rated voltage which we applied. So as you can see here, 230. The rest all is about calculation. Okay.